It's easy to get distracted by all the recent success Baylee Hooker has had in her life, but it all started very early and took a lot of hard work.
We had a basketball goal up at our house, and I would go out every night and I'd just shoot free throws. I'd run myself, I'd do sprints and stuff like that when I was younger, when I was probably like 11, 12 years old, because I knew that I wanted to do something, like I wanted to go play in college.
As Hooker's skills progressed on the court, her father made it a full-time job to teach her the ways of basketball, and after achieving all that she could as a homeschool student, she began to talk her parents into attending public high school.
I'd always really wanted to come to school. I begged my parents, and I knew that I could get them to say yes if I took the approach that I need a competition with basketball. I need to be able to for coaches to be able to see me and for people to be able to recruit me.
Once Baylee convinced her parents, she ran into her next big influence, Steinbrenner High School girls basketball coach J.R. Allen.
He's an inspiration. It was his first year coaching girls. It was a transition for him as well. As we grew, he grew, and he was serious about what he wanted to get done and what his vision for Steinbrenner basketball was. We're his girls, we're the girls that he grew up in his coaching career with. Coach Allen definitely has helped me to get tougher.
She possesses, a lot of natural talent in terms of just being able to shoot the basketball. So when we saw that right off the bat, we kind of knew that she had potential to be something great in terms of being able to be a good shooter from the outside.
With lots of hard work, Baylee turned a natural shooter into a natural-born scorer. Thanks to all the work with Coach Allen and her father, Baylee Hooker turned into a defensive star, averaging 2.5 steals and 2 blocks per game, along with 5 rebounds per game. She also has incredible anticipation. Most of Baylee's improvement in high school has taken place during Coach Allen's intense off-season workouts.
Off-season is always so hard with Coach Allen. Waking up at 6 a.m. 3 days a week before school and working out.
After that first season, going into the second season, I challenged her with a summer workout in terms of a certain amount of shots to get up over the summer, and she answered the bell, and it showed in her sophomore year because she had a very good year. So after the sophomore year, we stepped up the challenges even more, made it a little bit tougher, a little bit more difficult.
Sophomore year into junior year, I had to shoot a certain amount of shots. Junior year into senior year, I had to make a certain amount of shots. Coach Allen builds on those goals, and he does everything for a reason. He does all the little things for a reason, and it helps us realize that that's when you really do get better, is in the off season. My sophomore year, I averaged 12 points, and my junior year, I averaged 20. That huge jump was truly due to the hard work that we put in the summer.
She understood, what it was after the season, what the challenges were, and she embraced it.
Not only did she embrace it, Baylee ended up setting her own goals and achieving them, 1,000 points.
I knew I was bound to hit it that game.
On this shot against Tampa Bay Tech, Baylee Hooker became the first Warrior basketball player, male or female, to score 1,000 points in their career. There was no confusion about when that final faithful shot fell through.
We had a whole group of people around us kind of counting down, so yeah, we knew exactly when it was going to happen.
I definitely knew it after I shot it because of just the crowd and the fact that Coach Allen called a timeout right away. It was just really cool because it's just accumulation of all my hard work, and you work so hard behind the scenes, and when you hit that 1,000 point, it's like everyone recognizes you for it.
After achieving that goal, Baylee Hooker looked on to the future. With a lot of help from her dad, picked Southeastern in Lakeland.
I picked Southeastern because it felt right. It's really close to home, and all my other offers were out of state. They have a good team that I think I can be successful with. I feel like I fit in there, and I felt like it was where I was supposed to be.
Hooker's illustrious high school career is about to come to a halt, and with things changing up, she's relishing every moment she can get in the Warrior Gym.
This is the first practice, or this is your last tryout, all this stuff, and it's dang, you had to say it. You realize that we're not going to be able to have our first practice, our first game with this team anymore, so it's exciting, but at the same time, it's really sad.
Wherever she goes from this point, Baylee Hooker will always end up on top.